Campus Parking, the future of parking at UNM, prepared for UNM Parking and Transportation Services and UNM Planning, Design, and Construction. Over the past decade, parking at UNM has become a growing concern. As the campus expands, buildings are built on existing surface parking lots, creating a greater need for parking and less available space. Needless to say, parking on campus can be tight. UNM is the largest destination point in the state of New Mexico. There are over 13,000 parking spaces, but there can be 44,000 people on campus at any given time. Enrollment at UNM has declined slightly this year for an overall enrollment rate of 27,300 students. This rate fluctuates between 29,000 and 27,000 and has for the past 5 years. In addition to students, there's approximately 5,000 faculty and staff members and a large number of campus visitors. UNM Parking Services reports 13,000 parking spaces to accommodate this need. According to a survey conducted in 2012, 10% of people coming to campus ride a bike, 12% use public transportation, and a whopping 51% of people coming to UNM drive alone. Planning, Construction, and Design has plans to expand Johnson Center. This will result in the loss of approximately 40 parking spaces. In addition, a project for Anderson School of Management will result in the loss of an additional 25 parking spaces. On North Campus, Domenici Center will enter Phase 3 of a planned construction project, which will result in the temporary loss of over 100 spaces and a permanent loss of 80 spaces. There are numerous other projects planned that are not as far along in the funding model as these that are mentioned, but should they be funded, it will result in further loss of parking space. And it's not just UNM that has plans that will impact parking on campus. The city of Albuquerque has plans to improve transportation along the Central Corridor. This plan includes building a lane in the middle of Central Avenue for buses. Funding for this project is secured and construction is expected to begin in 2016. This plan will result in creating a new entrance to the campus on Princeton Avenue. This will result in a yet undetermined number of parking spaces. Current plans are estimating around 90 spaces will be lost. After researching all viable options, including an increase of alternative transportation to campus, the solution that makes the most sense to meet the current need is to build an additional parking structure on main campus. Parking structures have the advantage of making the most out of what little space is available. It is recommended that plans for a new parking structure on main campus be developed. These areas see such a large number of campus visitors in addition to faculty, staff, and students that it is estimated that the debt service will be covered by parking fees and citation issuance. Step 1 of the project plan is to complete a traffic study. Further research on traffic in the UNM corridor and how a parking structure in the designated area will affect the surrounding area must be completed. This will ensure that the entrances and exits are the least impactful to the community and the campus. The project plan will be to build a parking garage located on the northwest corner of Central and Girard. The timeline for this project results in an opening of fall 2017. Based on the cost of the recently built Yale parking structure, which was a prefab concrete construction, the cost estimate is $30.2 million. With the combination of permit sales to resident students and hourly parking, the revenue generated should come close to paying the annual debt service of $1.1 million per year. The addition of the parking structure will replace all the planned loss for the next 5 years and will also increase the number of main campus parking spaces by 500. In addition, once a parking structure is built, there is a guarantee that the space will not be secured for planning campus building projects for the foreseeable future. In conclusion, the best way to ensure that a portion of main campus remains accessible to vehicles is to build a parking structure.